Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
It's 7:15 on Saturday the 22nd of February. It's the weekend, so that means I'm on the way down to the land to see how much I can get done today. Do have to admit I'm a bit nervous today. After a week of really strong wind and rain, I am wondering what I'm going to find when I get down there, so let's find out. Well, here we are down on the land. As you can see from the trees there moving in the wind, we got really strong gusts again today. It's been a shocking week all week. Storm Dennis came through last weekend, and we've just had a week of constant rain and strong winds. There's lots of towns across the country have been flooded, record levels in many places, and it's set to rain again heavily today, so I'm hoping I'll get something done before the rain comes. Wind is not going to help me at all today, because I wanted to finish the roof, but more importantly I wanted to find out what condition the cabin was in after this week of terrible weather. So here we go. I was extremely nervous coming down today. It has been preying on my mind all week whether or not the roof that we put on the cabin last weekend, or should I say the partial roof, whether that had survived or not. On first impressions, walking down, it seems to have. All of the sheets seem to be still there, which is good. I guess proof of the pudding will be when I get inside and take a proper look, but I can see them moving, which is quite scary. Let's take a little look, see what we've got. Yeah, actually it all appears to be well. Cabin structure certainly is. It is definitely moving though in this wind. You can maybe hear that rattling, which isn't surprising given the strength of the winds, because it is really strong. Those trees, the very big trees, are moving quite a lot there, and it is only forecast to continue, I'm afraid, through the week. Everything seems okay with the neighbour's little piece, though that caravan did have a cover on it, and clearly it doesn't anymore, so I'm going to have to drop him a quick text message and let him know. Not quite sure what I'll be able to do with that though this weekend. Anyway, pressing on, we have lots to do today, or we're going to try and do lots today. Certainly want to get some paint on that new cladding. I'm expecting reinforcements in a few hours, hopefully to get the roof completely finished. So I need to get cracking now, get unpacked, get rid of that tarpaulin. Hopefully that's the last time that will be down, because we should be weather tight by the end of the day. Anyway, we shall see. Onward and upward, and I'll let you know how we get on as I go along. But fingers crossed for me that this weather stays as it is, windy but dry for now. Just making a start on painting this gable end side. This wind is not helping. I'm trying to get rid of the top first, because working on these step ladders is a little bit challenging to say the least in this wind. And I can't put the camera on the tripod. I've tried doing that a couple of times, it just keeps falling over, so I'll just keep giving you a progress update as and when I get it more painting done. The wind is not letting up at all. You can see the trees there blowing away, but thankfully no rain yet. That's what's most important. Get this done before the rain comes. So let's get cracking on. Well, making a bit of progress. It has taken quite some time. Thankfully I've got the top bit out of the way because that was a bit of a struggle. The wind was just trying to blow me off the step ladders all the time. It's just not giving up at all, this wind. But thankfully, as I said earlier, at least it's not raining, so that's the main thing. It is giving me a bit of a chance to get this painting done, and it is drying as fast as I paint it on. The wind is drying off, so that's good. Let's get a bit more done and we'll catch up with you in a bit. Last little bit of the cladding on the side to be done. Thankfully the rain hasn't come yet. It does keep spitting, but so far so good. Wind is just absolutely shocking. I can't believe how strong it is. It just keeps gusting. Hopefully it'll come down later and we'll get a bit of a roof done, but for now we'll just carry on and get this painting finished. Well, that's the side painted, thankfully. I've also just run around the front edge where the rafters and those noggins we put in come down. So that's all done, looking very nice now. I've got a little bit to do round the back on the rafters and perhaps inside. See how long I've got left before reinforcements arrive. It's been a couple of hours now, so it's surprising how quick the time goes. Anyway, onward and upward, let's see what I can get done. It's amazing how much different it is inside rather than out. There's some bits of noggins to be painted, rafters need painting, and a few extra supports, noggins, struts, whatever you want to call them, that I put in as well last weekend. Main thing really today, if I can get it done, is to get this roof fully enclosed. That's really the pressing thing to get done. I can worry about painting anytime once it's weather tight. So I'm just going to potter now and do a little bit more interior painting because I'm expecting fairly shortly to get some reinforcements, but we'll see how we get on. Reinforcements have arrived and we're busy now cutting the short lengths of plastic sheet we need and getting them overlapped onto the existing roof, and hopefully in the next hour this will be fully weather tight. It is, though, I have to say, a right pain cutting these sheets. They just try and splinter and shatter when you do, but we're going slowly away and so far so good. That's the last sheet going in and the roof will be completed. Not a bad job at all. It's hard enough to put on just lots of extra screws in this weather. We're almost there. That's the last screw gone in the front. We've just been over-engineering the front just to make sure it's not going anywhere. So I'm absolutely impressed with that. The roof is now fully watertight. A little bit of messing about to do, fiddly things inside. Just getting some of these edges sealed. That's comfy work inside the cabin rather than desperately windy and cold and wet work outside. So yeah, excellent progress so far this morning. As you know, there's always one last job, so sometimes we can get done. So now we've got a door, which is very nice. Just stuck a temporary little wedge on there just to hold it. But that's certainly a sturdy construction. Just need to figure out now what to do about being able to lock that, and something to hold it back when it's open against the side of the shed, and of course some cladding. So that's going to keep me out of mischief for another hour or so, and then of course there's always one last job. It's going to need some paint as well. It's really nice to be inside now that it's all been cladded. Got my door on and got the roof all done. It's an outstanding difference inside. You can still hear the wind rattling. It is actually trying to rain, but I'm determined to get this cladding done to make it 100% weathertight. So despite the best efforts of the weather, we'll just keep cracking on and get it done. This weather is getting really crazy. The wind is just ripping through here. Thankfully, apart from the small bit of cladding that's left to do, which I'm just starting now, the exterior is weathertight. So I've been really quite lucky that the rain hasn't come yet. But anyway, forget the weather, get cladding. Making steady progress with the cladding. It is a bit difficult trying to do this single-handed, but it's gradually getting there, and of course it's a little bit fiddly having to cut small little pieces like that, but slowly but surely we're getting there. It's looking good. Rain's held off. It did spit for a while, but it's gone again now. Wind hasn't gone, of course, but I can deal with that. It's not a problem. Well, that's the cladding finished around the door. So all that remains now for this is to give it a coat of paint. I'm praying the rain doesn't start now. It's been threatening all day, and it is forecast that it'll start bloody dark. But hopefully not before I finish painting. Once it's all done, I'll be happy. Well, that's the cladding painted. All that's left to paint now is the door and the inside frame. This wind just isn't letting up at all. It's blowing an absolute gale, and the black clouds are getting blacker and blacker and more dense. So it is only a matter of time before it starts to chuck it down with rain. But thankfully the wind is drying this off as fast as I paint it, so that's good. So I'll just get this last little bit knocked in and we'll see where we are. Well, that's it. That's the outside cladding and door all painted. And thankfully, before the rain, it does spit a little bit, but it's not coming down heavily. The wind definitely is. It's absolutely crazy how much wind we've got today. These trees are just almost bent in half, some of them. That big one is certainly suffering. I'll be surprised if it doesn't snap some of the branches off that. Anyway, enough talking. That's the outside done. There's not a great deal more I can do really, apart from get some bolts on the door, and it'll be time to go. So I'm just going to tidy up, get my tarpaulins over my wood because they're all desperately trying to blow away across the field. I need to cover that up. But excellent progress, I'm really happy. Have a little tinkering and inside now, out of the weather, and see what I can get done before I go home. That was a right wrestle with that picks everything up. Hopefully I can stay there now. Back inside and do a little bit inside. Time is passing really quick, but you know what I'm like. I do like to do one last job, but everything on the cabin is looking really good. Very good progress today. Really pleased. Well, here we go with the inside of the door. Outside's done. Got the inside to do. A couple of other little tiny bits of painting to do, but not a lot. Get this door knocked in and we're 99% done. So I'll get cracking. I'm pleased I'm inside now because it started raining. So thankfully we're watertight. Well, the door's done and the frame inside. I'm just setting about these roof trusses and getting those painted, and time's passing by real quick now, so I think by the time I've done these it's going to be dark and home time, but hopefully I'll be able to get them all done before it gets too dark. Fingers crossed. Fiddly little job this, but we're getting there. It's really coming down now, wind is blowing and it's actually hailstoning. Don't know if you can hear that on the roof inside, but we've got hailstones coming down. It is starting to get a little bit dark, but I'm cracking on with these rafters, slowly getting there. It is a fiddly job because there's too many damned angles on them, but anyway, we're cracking on with it and it's looking pretty good now. Well, that's it done. All of the roof joists nicely painted. Everything's looking pretty good, I have to say. So I think I deserve something to eat and a chill. So I'm going to pack up and get myself off home. But really impressed with everything. Everything's looking really nice. Need to line that gable end wall with some of that draft proofing material, but that can wait for another day. It's definitely time to pack up. Well, that's it, it's 4:30. It's definitely time to go. I've packed everything away. The cabin's looking real nice now, all painted. I'll sort out some shutters to replace those boards at some point. Wood's all covered up, roof's looking good. I've been really lucky. I've had the wind, but I've not had that much rain. It's just been a little bit on and off. So another day done, and probably another weekend done, because we are going to get a real bummer of a night and day tomorrow with the weather. So that's it. I'm off home.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. How's it looking, the old cabin? What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.